Villain. Stop. You stop right there. Master, I was wrong. Scoundrel, get down here now. Master. What's delicious here? Never open that gourd. I promise I won't hit you. Ha. For 1,000 years. The real one finally came out. Come on. The god of failure joined the WTO. The mortal body of the god of wealth is about to fall. It's over. Wow. What is the master falling god? Can she have enough to eat? And Grandpa the god of wealth? How did New Year's Eve come to the sky? I never saw him again. She. Are you willing to come down to earth? Can she have enough to eat when he comes down to earth? Yeah. Eat. Just know how to eat. Remember it for the first time. You go down in order to prevent God from becoming a disaster. In order to help the god of wealth return to his place. Not to eat. Don't worry, leave it to me, sissy. It can be done. This is when the master picked you up. You just take it with you. Maybe we can use the jade dress as a clue when we go to Earth this time. Find your own family. And take the statue of the god of wealth. Remember, only the god of wealth recovers his spirit. So that you can make up for your life. Return to heaven. Really become a prisoner under the master's seat. Master, don't worry. Haha. Jinchuan, my niece. It took so long to look for it. Is there any good news? Comrade policeman. Help. Help. The brakes failed. Several more groups of media have been added today. I'll see you later. Comrade policeman. Save people. Save people. Help. 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 What a beautiful page. It was the fairy who really saved me. Young lady, are you all right? To do whatever it takes. We must find the immortal. Yes. Couldn't find Grandpa Wealth. Instead, I found the breath of the master. Did the master forget to recharge again? You've been a widow all your life. Although there are peach blossoms in this life, but can't avoid being cheated by money and sex. The teacher and me. You do the math for my son. Strange and strange. Your son should have no queen. But it was meant to be. Full of children and grandchildren. Full of children and grandchildren. Isn't that what people do to raise children? Oh, that's sad. Someone wore a hat. And be a bad guy. The charlatan is full of nonsense. Let's go together. Shoot him. Shoot him. I told you to lie to a liar. You charlatan. Deceit net deception. No one likes to hear that. He's telling the truth. That there is no way to crack it. Sister, you'd rather belong to Xinjin. Sometimes it's not good to be too beautiful. All you have to do to go back is to find a mahogany sword in the south. Can be cracked. I'm sure I can find someone to love. Grandma, you are under the blessing and longevity. You can take this charm back. I gave it to my son and daughter-in-law. I'm sure I can have a happy son. The instrument has a fairy rhyme. The fetus in Yaifu is the reincarnation of wenk and dance music. Yi only needs to go back to serve the filial piety of a Kuan Yin lady. 3 incense in the morning and evening every day. Will be able to produce safely. Thank you. Break up. This time it's his luck. Let's go. Come on. Oh, it's all right. Everyone's gone. Oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you for helping me explain. Why don't you buy me dinner? I'm starving. Hey, have another bowl. Here. No need to come. Did I eat too much? I am too gluttonous. Two more bowls, 2 bowls. Brother. Aunt, stop screaming. I don't have any money. I don't have any money either. What are we going to do? I'll pay for him. Wow, it's a beautiful page. I'll pay for him. Beautiful aunt. Aunt Beautiful, you're all right. Yeah, it's not easy for the fairy to find you. Fairy, you saved me. You are my benefactor. Here are 100 gold bars. Thank you for saving us. Hey, the gold is gone. Here we go again. Small first heart. What on earth is going on? Why did you lose the gold bar? She has always been short of gold for the 5 elements. When I was in the sky, the master wouldn't let me touch the money. Money is a blessing to me. Grandpa, the god of wealth, will be able to change his life. This giver. Look at your ruddy face. Yunteng shines. It is the combination of happiness and longevity. Full of children and grandchildren. Really? As long as you accumulate virtue from kindness. Natural happiness is boundless. If you can adopt this unfortunate child, let him have a lot of merit after he has had enough to eat. Adopt the immortal. Fairy, would you like to come to my house, Yi? No. My 5 elements are short of money. If I don't let go and marry your family, I will affect you. My Pei family is the #1 chaebol in the capital. My brother is also known as the god of wealth. This money is like dirt to us. Raise you a little doll. It's easy for my Pei family. Come on, come home with me. West has a home too. Can she have enough to eat one by one? Of course, how much can a little doll eat? She can finally have enough to eat. Let's go. The opportunity has come. Boundless heavenly respect. West. The blessed one on earth is tied to you. Wow, is this all for me? Auntie, yes. Come and sit here. If that's not enough for you to eat, and let them be aunts again. That's nice. Come to Auntie to give you more food. Eat more. Thank you. Then you eat first. Auntie, go make a phone call. If my little niece hadn't been lost. It should be so cute now. Save my little fairy. I found it. The child has no family. No parents. It's pathetic. I adopted him. She will be your daughter. Sister, I have a daughter. Don't talk nonsense. Don't be a little liar. Ogawa has been for 5 years. Hasn't my little niece never been found? People have to look forward. And this kid, I saw him do his best. Force a car to stop. I'm sure he's definitely not an ordinary person. Maybe we can cure you in the future. Over the years, I have searched all over the divine doctor and said it was hopeless. The doctor has given me a death notice. Sister, I have no more than a year to live. Unless that child is really a god. Otherwise it won't cure me. There must be a way. Do it for my little niece. Good girl. Dad will be before the last minute of his life. Found you. I've had enough to eat. Auntie, you're crying. Number. Snoring busy. Flew away unhappy. Kiss your aunt. Auntie won't feel bad. Yeah. My sissy is such a good boy. My aunt is also the best aunt in the world. West. Do you want a dad? What's a dad? Dad can give you a lot of money. A lot of people I love. Dad, you can do anything. Is Dad the grandfather of the god of wealth? How could Dad be the god of wealth? The master told me, the one who can keep giving money is the ATM. Dad, is it an ATM? Cash machine. That's right. Dad, it's our little New Year's Eve's ATM. That's great. The cash machine, Dad, happens to complement my lack of money. So, Daddy, can you give me puppies? Sissy really wants a puppy to be a brother. Preferably rolled up. Grey. Small. In the case of this, we also need to discuss it with our father ourselves. But you can't call me aunt in the future. You have to call me aunt. Okay, auntie. My aunt said the thema's right here. It's money. I can't believe I can find it. Dad. Who is this kid? Sure enough, I still can't touch the money. Dad didn't scream. Dad, I can't believe you're really the grandfather of the god of wealth. My father is the god of wealth. I'm not the god of wealth. And it's not your dad. The child talks nonsense. I'm afraid I don't have any symptoms. Dad, Aunt said. You're my dad. The aunt and the master were right. Only the god of wealth, Dad. In order to cure my 5 elements of the lack of gold. As soon as I get close to Dad, I'm so comfortable. Dad, come back to the sky with me. The spring festival is coming soon. If you don't get back to your place, the happiness of the world will have an impact. Do you think I'm the god of wealth, or from the sky? Are you a little fairy falling from the sky? Dad is so smart. How do you know I'm a heavenly treasure? The more the child talks, the more outrageous he is. I have to find a way to send him away. Well, then prove it to me. I'll prove it to you. Meow meow, let me help you. But you have to grow up fast. Tall. Green. Open a lot of flowers. Boss pay. This one of yours is really a little fairy. Can talk to potted plants. If the potted plant is obedient, take your head off and kick it for him. The baby will be here for a while. I'll send someone to take you home. And then I'll give you some money, but you are not allowed to play tricks again. Ha! Grandpa lay gong. Father, mother and mother. I was wrong. I don't dare to use magic in the world anymore. What happened? Come to me. Lightning, I know. The misuse of magic in the world will be punished by heaven. Forget it. He's just a kid after all. I'm not afraid. Didn't you just say that I am the god of wealth in heaven? So these people are Dad's colleagues, isn't it right? Oh, so they'll do it for my sake. It won't hurt you. Really? How could I lie to you? All right. Let's just go home. Okay? Good. Let's go. Well, it doesn't even thunder now. Why are you still crying? That's what happened when Sissy was in the sky. Dad, don't hate Sissy. The child must have suffered a lot before. How? Dad doesn't hate Sissy. Really? Does Dad mean to like Sissy? Not really. Dad, do you like Sissy now? Like it. What are you doing to me? It's a real symbol. A little mischief. Sissy likes Dad best. Dad, catch up with me. Boss Black, we still disappear. Dad, look at the balloon. Okay, Dad bought it for you. Do you like it? Like it. As long as you like it. She has been dependent on Master since childhood. All the other children have dads to play with. Only the West turned out to be. They are all alone. Now Sissy has a father too. I have a lot of wishes to come true with my father. Like what? Watch Sun Wukong play the golden hoop stick with his father. My daughter wants to see Sun Wukong. Now. Right now. Hey, my grandson is coming. Hung. Whoa, hey. Haha. Okay. Gigi has a father now. Dad is the best dad in the world. Haha. Haha. Hey. 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 Wow. Hey. Hey. If my daughter was still here. Isn't that cute too? Dad, is this all for me? Eat. I'm on, Dad. The Wall of Power Joe. There is nothing in the sky. As a result, I had to steal the Master's panacea. It tastes terrible. Yeah. I'm full. Hey. Is it because your family can't afford to support you? Just got kicked out. Sort of. Hey. Hey. Well, that's what it is. I had a very serious illness. May not survive this year. Are you following me? It won't be long. So you'd better do it early. Sick for 1 year. But my father is obviously 100 years old. Dad doesn't smell sick. What does your little doll know? Dad, you forgot I was a heavenly fooler. I'll show you what's going on. The spirit of heaven and earth. The universe sees my spirit. The 5 elements follow my orders. The wind and clouds are not surprised. The smell of ropes. The 5 elements follow my orders. The wind and clouds are not surprised. Open the breath of the god of decay. It turned out to be the fault of a bad god. I will help the father of the god of wealth get rid of his bad spirits. Help god of wealth's father return to his place. What do you see? Dad, you're not sick. Was influenced by evil spirits. But don't worry. He will cure you. The spirit of evil. Yeah. I said you're a young age. Why are you so confused from day to night? How can you talk nonsense about such a thing? The spirit of evil. Oh, we don't have much time. I have to go to the office. All right, stay here and don't go anywhere. Dad, I want to go to the company with you. No way. Please. Papa. You know, Master and I have depended on each other since childhood. Okay. You let me go first. Dad. Where's Dad? There's a meeting for the staff. You can't run around these days, you hear me? Yeah. If you need anything, call the secretary and uncle. Yeah. Dad, don't worry. Let's go. So handsome. It seems that the handsome spirit is not far from here. Yeah. Yeah. This is it. I can't believe I underestimate you. The sky is right there. All living beings suffer. Turn into a disease. Yeah. The magic charm of the ancient doll. What a vicious sorcery. My father and daughter must find out about this. Huh. Compass hole. Your department didn't reach our 3rd-level plan. And I'm in a meeting. What happened to Bai? Why did you leave suddenly? If things go on like this, I'm afraid something big is going to happen. Hey. Daddy. You think you can just act like a spoiled girl? What did I tell you? Don't run around. Don't run around. You didn't hear me. She is not running around. Sissy knows why Dad is always sick. You're pregnant. You're not sick. But you're not sick. Decay of key. Someone is going to change your luck. By then, Dad will not only lose everything, and will completely eliminate the spirit of life and death. When will my luck change? It only takes a year. Occupy the center of this formation. Dad can be saved. One who performs witchcraft. Probably a close relative of Dad's. A close relative. This office belongs to Pei Jin Cheng. Pei Jin Cheng is my father's illegitimate son. Is my half-brother. It does count. If Dad doesn't believe me, it's up to me to do it. I'm sure I can get my dad back. All right. Even if what she said is not true. I have nothing to lose. Daddy, you sit. Daddy, you'll know right away if I'm lying. Reversal of the universe. The 5 elements originate from each other. The town demon prints out the ups and downs of illusions. Can Sissy really cure me? Can Sissy really cure me? I feel as if I have fully recovered. Ah. Sure enough, Dad is still useless. I found so many names. Spent so much money. Now I'm counting on a little doll. Dad, don't worry. Sissy will definitely keep you healthy. Safe return to the temple of the god of wealth. Dad, you'd better get out of here. She is about to start his deployment. Dad will be affected if he stays here. Will be affected. Then why is the man in position still here? Or do they have no idea? Evil gods have always been demagogic. Their techniques have always hurt the enemy 1,000. Self-damage of 800. So you need to manipulate the puppet to help you complete the formation. So there are others behind Pei Jin Cheng. I don't know about that. Dad, get out of here. When I break this formation, the whole truth will come out. Then you must pay attention to safety alone. You got it? Yeah. Dad, when you get back. Good. Qiankun Mobile. Reverse yin and yang. The whole world is turned upside down. Everything is restored to its original state. Out. Say. Oops. What an awesome little doll. When did you know about my dealings here? You helped to do evil. Steal my dad's luck. A vain attempt to destroy the god of wealth has a long way to go. Lead to great chaos in the 3 worlds. The sin is unforgivable. Today, Benfu King acts on behalf of heaven. It turns out that he is the nemesis that bad gods often talk about. The Fuwa under the seat of the old monarch. Let me meet him for a while today. In charge of all things in 10 directions. To change the world in all directions. The imperial decree has a spirit to bring down the light. Come quickly to do justice for heaven. You don't have that skill yet, huh? Not good. Respect the pine shingles. Thank you. Dad, be careful. That's a wrestling god. No one can hurt Sissy's father. Admiralty held. Ah. 5 a god of wealth both came to die. All right. Then I will take you down in one fell swoop. New Year's Eve is telling the truth. I am really the god of wealth. Dad, Don't be afraid. With me, don't you? It's gonna be okay. He. What are you talking about? Hide behind Dad. I'm here to protect you. I don't care who you are. You can't hurt Sissy with me. One is the mortal god of wealth. One is the Fua whose fate is incomplete. You really want to die one by one. Ah. My father, the god of wealth, is so kind to me. I can't let him get hurt. Heaven and earth, Zhuanzong Wanqi root. Shenggong Dixuan. Be as urgent as the law. Broken. You wait for me. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. Daddy. Is everything all right? Dad's fine. Sissy said. No one's gonna hurt Dad. West. Dad won't let anything happen to you. Hey. What about? No big deal. Is excessive myocardial depletion. Hang some glucose water. Just take a few days off. This little baby hasn't been to kindergarten yet. How can a young man wear out too much? It's really weird. Hey. Excessive mental attrition. Heaven and earth, Zhuanzong Wanqi root divine meritorious service will be Zhuan. Be as urgent as the law. Sissy really knows magic. Excessive mental attrition. It means overmobilization of psychic powers. West. Cease. I haven't seen you for only 2 days. Why are you sick? My aunt came back as soon as she landed. How's it going? Is there anything else wrong? It's gone. Pei Jingshuan. What happened? Can you have a snack on the west side? Aunt has nothing to do with my father. And Sissy doesn't hurt anymore. You can still laugh when it's all like this. Although Sissy was injured. But the god of the fall didn't get any advantage. I ruined their gossip array. The 7th National Games will not be stolen again. On the contrary, it is the one who stole your 7th Olympic Games. Bad luck is coming soon. Sichuan. Yeah. Is what Sissy said true? How's your illness? I just asked the doctor. The doctor said it was better than before. But a year later, it's inevitable to die. It's inevitable to die. There's Sissy. Dad's not gonna die. At least me too. La Chin's apprentice. At that time, I will refine an elixir for Dad to prolong his life. It's sure to make Dad live forever. It's only a matter of time before my aunt and father recover. Wait for Dad's luck to live inside the body. He will recover naturally. Really? Shishi, you are really the lucky star of our Pei family. The 8 diagrams array is broken. I do feel like I'm getting better. Maybe Sissy's right. Jinchuan. Sissy saved your life. He is a kind-hearted child. I was thinking of giving him an acknowledgement party. Announce his identity. Yes. The master also said that 3 days later would be a rare good day. It's Shiji's birthday in 3 days. Your birthday is also 3 days later. Yeah. My lost daughter is also her birthday 3 days later. Is Shishi the damn Fenghua? In order to damage one's ability. It's not my turn, doll. It belongs to the Lord of Sin. Yeah. Go. Shit. Sun Shang has a way to deal with me and the god of wealth. I have an idea. I have a way, Sun Shang. With all due respect, I have found out. Fu Aiden Ling. This jade dress is proof. The gods of wealth are all mortal bodies. Be protected from invasion. It's nothing more than shaking and protecting. If these two are provoked by us, the mortal body of the god of wealth, there is no way for you to rub the round and pinch the flat. All of them are full of morale. It must be miserable. Oh, thank you for the tour. Thank you. Ha ha ha. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You don't have eyes. Ah, yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll kill you. Sir? Huh? Mr. Little Bastard. I'll kill you. Ha. What happened? Daddy. What's up? Daddy. Do you see? He received a counter-attack from the 8 diagrams. There are no eggs. Pei Jingxuan, you sick son of a bitch. Don't be complacent. You and Pei Lan knew they had a lot to do. This is the only way to go to the doctor in a hurry. Randomly found a wild seed to play tricks. Parents don't want it anymore. You're still in a hurry to pick up bargains. Who knows if there's anything wrong with him? Pei Jincheng. If you still want to stay in Pei's group, just shut up. And you should remember, you're just a bastard. It's not your turn to talk too much about Pei's family. Pei Jianchuan. You want to kick me out of Pei's house? Did you forget what Pop said on his deathbed? It stinks. What's that smell? This uncle. Why does your mouth smell like fart? Didn't you brush your teeth? Little bastard. I'll kill you. This is my place. Touch my daughter. You're the one who wants to die. Wow, your dad is so handsome. Black Yinchuan, let me go. Evil will be recompensed with evil. The recognition banquet is about to begin. Everyone, please step forward. Shy, smelly uncle. Bye. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's have a toast. Ouch. Pei Jingchuan. Don't be complacent. Soon the Pei family will be mine. Today is my Pei family's wedding banquet. A few days ago, I was saved by a little fairy. As a result, my brother's illness has improved. So I always believe. This child is the lucky star of my Pei family. I declare that as of today, New Year's Eve is the apple of Pei's eye. To embarrass New Year's Eve is to be the enemy of my whole Pei family. Master, did you hear that? I have a home in Zixi. Yeah. Zixi. Come to your aunt. Hey, why is it dark? There's a power outage. Why? I feel distracted. That's not a good sign. West is not afraid. Dad is not afraid of anything in West. Dad, don't you want the little orange? Hey, whose child is this? Whose child is this? Orange, who told you to run around? Shixao is you. No, it's not. Mom, why did you lie? He's my dad. Orange, don't be ridiculous. A single mother. Raise a child alone for 6 years, while putting up with the eyes of others. At the same time, we have to bear the burden of life. Pathetic. Alas, little Orange is my child. As long as he's good, no matter how much I suffer, Wei is willing to. If he hadn't always asked me about his father, I'm not bringing him here. So it was you who took your daughter away. Why are you? We were together. It was an accident. Your Pei family is the richest man in the country. And I'm just a weak woman with no identity and no background. Who knows if you will rob me of my daughter? The Pei family has been looking for children for so many years, but never mentioned the mother. Who can tell? Do they want to go to the mother and stay with the daughter? The child of one's own lives outside. Adopted children are regarded as treasures to laugh at. So this kid is the flesh and blood of my Pei family. Little Orange. Let my aunt take a good look. Dad found his own daughter. Don't you want to forget about Shishi? Wait. Before that, I need to do a paternity test. What? You doubt me. Things about children must be strict. If he were my daughter, naturally, I will take him to Pei's house, to make up for the suffering he has suffered in the past 6 years. But if not, check it out. Yes. Pei Jingchuan, you suspect me. You are not a man. Orange, since your father doesn't believe us, then we don't have to stay. Let's go. Wait. I said Pei Jingchuan. If Zhu Zhu lies, does she have to live with a child for 6 years? I looked into it before I came here. Shuxiu works 3 jobs a day, being both a father and a mother, just to take care of this kid. Isn't it a little scumbag for you to deny her? Even this is too much. Yeah, it's not that I don't think I am. Jade where? You really are my daughter. Is it? You really are my daughter. Great. God bless you. Mom and Dad bless me. The little niece finally found it. No, this jade dress is mine. You're talking nonsense. This jade dress is obviously brought by me since I was a child. You lied. It was clearly given to me by my master when I came down to earth. Ah. Mom. He bullied me. He bullied me. Mom, he bullied me. He bullied me. Orange, don't fool around. This is the daughter your aunt and your father just recognized. She's not my sister. She stole my dad, robbed my aunt, and robbed my jade dress. This is my home. He bullied me in my house. You lied and you fell. Dad, aunt. I didn't do it. Orange, this is not your home. They don't welcome us. We go. Stop, he's my daughter. Where are you taking him, Dad? Sissy, come here. Forget about your usual nonsense. But today you hit your sister. And lied. I'm so disappointed in you. I didn't. That's enough. I don't want to hear you explain. You are not allowed to eat tonight. Grounded for a week. Jingchuan. Let's take the little orange to see the body first. Daddy, you said you would protect Sissy. Daddy, don't go. Didn't push him. He obviously fell on his own. Why don't you believe it? Sissy, Mom and Dad, don't he? Master, don't be grinning. Is it really bad? Does no one want it? Bad boy. My blessing. Being bullied like this. Don't cry. Don't cry. You're not unwanted. Master, I miss you so much. Like our brothers and sisters who burn the stove in La Jinfu. What saves the world? A baby holding me in the palm of my hand. Bullied like this. Go to whoever you like. West. Master. Hey, West. I don't want to be in a room anymore. I'm going back with you. Go back to the sky. Then don't bring it. Yeah. There are so many capable immortals in these 3 worlds. There is no need for a little doll to take the responsibility. Master, let's find a cave with New Year's Eve hermit. Master, I want to see my father and aunt one last time. Ah, it's all bad luck. Dad, Aunt. I'm having a good time. It was you who made me feel at home. Sissy will give you his blessings. You must take care. Sissy's leaving. See you again, Dad and Aunt. My heart hurts. My heart hurts. What's the matter with you? It feels like it doesn't hurt anywhere anymore. Yes. West, west. West. Master, let's go. Sissy, where are you? West. Sissy, don't scare Dad, Sissy. Dad, I'm sorry. Sissy's leaving. But Sissy knows. Dad, the real daughter is back. Dad and Aunt don't need Sis anymore. Sis never had a family. Father and Aunt are very kind to Sis. Sis really likes you guys. The number 1 in the world likes Dad. Auntie, thank you for letting Sis have enough to eat. Make Sis feel like a father and an aunt. Sis is very happy. However, Sis seems to have upset her father and aunt. Dad, Sis won't upset you and your aunt. Sis gives all the blessings she has accumulated to you and your aunt. Father and aunt will be healthy in the future. Dad, Aunt. Sissy's gone. But can you promise me? Don't forget Sissy. Sissy, don't go. It's a deal to get that bastard out of here. Just let me sit in the position of Mrs. Pei's wife. As soon as the little seed is gone, of course I have a way to deal with Pei Jingshuan. But you are really prescient. Became the birth mother of Nanny in advance. And throw Pei Jingshuan away from afar. I never dreamed it was his own daughter. Ha ha ha. Well, how dare you seduce the president of Pei's group? You are a waiter with no identity and no background. I'm warning you. Get out of the world and get out of here. Huh. Ah. That little bastard of my family was sent away. I thought there would be such a day. I've been waiting so long. I must not let anyone ruin my plan. Women are real. Go ahead, as long as Pei Jingquan takes this medicine. Even if the gods came down to earth, there was nothing they could do. Fu Bao, the god of wealth. Destiny is destiny. The morale of the world is uncertain. It is the destiny to bring disaster to the world. Ha. It's all my fault. It was I who ignored my habits. He's only 6 years old. I can't even carry water evenly. As soon as the little orange comes back, we're all in a mess. Sister, don't cry. I've already sent someone to search, hoping to bring Cease back. Shi Ji's 5 elements are short of arrows. I don't know how much suffering I have to suffer out there. Orange, take this to Dad to drink. Dad drinks milk. Good. My daughter came back to me. But Sissy, where are you? Daddy, can't live without you. Ah. Igawa. What's wrong with you, Igawa? Igawa, just give me a minute. I'm going to call a doctor. Pei Jingquan. Who told you to lose your own daughter? He's your lucky star. You can be where you are today. It's all your own fault. Shi is my own daughter. Congratulations, Your Honor. Congratulations. The god of wealth granted. The world has been sad for several years. This body is also very satisfied. The god of wealth is far-reaching. Rue's exhaustion. The world will soon be the one's own world. Not good. Not good. Now there is no light in the world. The people find it hard to live on. Han Xin, the god of decline. The life in the world is running out. Master, Shi knows it's hard not to have enough to eat. Cease wants to help them. You can't help if you want to. Now the god of wealth will allow. The world is restless. You are a mere treasure. How can there be a return to heaven? You say all this because the god of wealth will allow. That is to say, Cease. Your father is in danger. Are you going to save him? Forget about your usual nonsense. But today you hit your sister. And lead. I'm so disappointed in you. Daddy, you said you would protect Sissy. But I love my dad. Master Shi is going to save Dad. Yeah. Dad, wake up. Sissy is late. You don't want Sissy. Master, please help my father. Sissy, your father fell into the art of a bad god. If you want to save your father, I'm afraid I'll give up all your blessings. I'm afraid we won't be able to get back to the sky. Master, now I'm going to trade all Shishi's blessings for my father. Live. Iniquity is all iniquity. That being the case, give you a hand as a teacher. Dad, Sissy won't let anything happen to you. The beginning of chaos. All things return to the source. From ancient times to the present. Reshape Hongmeng. Daddy, you have to come back. Dad, you have to come back. That's him. He's back. Dad, you're finally awake. West. You're back. Yeah. It's really you. Is it really you? I thought I'd never see you again. Sissy, it's really you. Don't leave Dad again. But Dad, you have your own daughter. You are my own daughter. I am my father's own daughter. You are my own daughter. And I already think of you as my own daughter. Really, Dad? You're all right. Sissy, he was trying to save you. I can't even go back to heaven. What? Sissy, is it true? How could you be so stupid? Sissy, as long as Dad's safe. And there are some things that Shishi put on his body first. Dad, don't worry. I kind of know what it means to have a dad. Forget the master. Master. You will always be Jesse's favorite master. You. He. Dad, you've been physically damaged all this time. Cause the throne of God of Wealth to be shaken. The world has been in chaos. So what do we do next? Master, what are we going to do? The only way to do it today. May the God of Wealth get back to himself. Use the power of the God of Wealth to fight against the God of Failure. West, wait a minute. The division is going to set up an array for your father. You have to protect the Dharma for Dad. This method is extremely dangerous. Don't be interrupted. West. All the blessings you have exhausted. Frail. Are you scared? West is not afraid. Master has taught Sissy since childhood. The immortals should have made it their duty to live in the world. Shishi is both a blessing. Should bear the responsibility. Good boy. It's getting late. Let's get started. The firmament is in the suffering of all living beings. Turn into a disease. The blessing lasts forever. Slim Tortoise is urgent as a law. Call. Old thing. It's really you. Old thing. It's really you. Master. There is no way for Xiang Pig God of Wealth to return to his place. What's going on here? God of Failure, you were born against heaven. Now I want to use the remaining power to change your dream. Born against the sky. If God won't let me, how did it show up? I showed up. Why is it irreversible to change your life? Old man, it's up to me. I can't help it. Whether it's immortal or demon, it's up to me. Master. The gods are vulnerable to a single blow. Jiao Fu Mao. My little benefactor will soon be your turn. Bring it on. Dad, you're refreshed. Only then can the world be saved. So that everyone can hold on safely for the spring festival. That's a lot of nonsense. Hee hee. Dad God, I think it's more like your name is Sue God. Just like you. And I want to be a disaster. Go and practice for another 1,000 years. Act recklessly and blindly. The old way is in the mountains. When to wait? She. Full God, you play dirty tricks with the kids. I fell like a god. Why am I talking about martial arts? Sissy, are you okay? Don't scare Dad. We can't save the world. There are many like he. Are they separated from each other? What god of wealth? There is only one mortal to fight me. Pei Jinchuan, I advise you to stop struggling, Dad. He believe you. You have to hold on. The return of the god of wealth. Only the world can celebrate the spring festival safely. My dad can't hurt anyone. They all came to die one by one. Then I'm not welcome. He is worthy of his father. Reiki is a pure match. Pei Jinchuan, aren't you a woman in love with him? I'm going to suck up his aura today. Become the positive material for me to bring disaster to the world in the future. Dad, Sissy. Nice to meet you. He. Dad, Sissy. Nice to meet you. West. God of wealth, I can't believe you're back. Daddy. Not Grandpa, God of wealth. Thank heavens. Brother of the God of wealth, you're finally back. New Year's Eve as a Fubao. At the expense of life for peace. Now this God will complete your destiny. To help you rank in the fairy class. Thanks, Dad. Not Grandpa, God of wealth. You are a clever little devil. No matter how humble I am still your father. Hello, Dad. You are the God of wealth. The real one is still here. You just make out with him. I don't pay much attention to the real one. This one kills you. This one kills you. Although you have a bad sex. But for God's sake, he doesn't want to benefit the world. Fall into a demon. Calamity disturbs the world. Now you go up in smoke. Use your skills to benefit the world. Sicily. Let's go to Earth to enjoy our happiness, shall we? Go. This year is another year of forest. The heavenly gate opens and the earth gate opens with the wind. Come by oneself. Put it beside you as you wish. The world must be protected in the new year. Good. The new year will be guarded by my God of wealth. I wish you all the best in the new year. The money rolls in. Make a fortune in the year of the snake. May you come into a good fortune.